What's good? What's good? Today I had a thought and I want to talk on it. I don't know if I have enough resources to make this video meaningful and long enough, but here we are. So I had this thought. Um, if you have too many people that care about you, right? Too many people in your life that are in contact with you, just message you, text you, just I don't know, you're in their mind, and they text you, even if it's just shallow, or even if it's people that truly, genuinely care about you. I think there's a limit on how much you can handle of that. Because if there's too much stimulation of people, it becomes bothersome to you, doesn't it? Right? Like, you know, living like, dude, I just came back from my job. Surprise, I got a job. Don't think I'll last there for too long. But yeah. Now I understand why job is a slur, by the way. It's so disgraceful to people. It's disgraceful. But like, yeah, I come back, I try to like work, extra hours, like side hustle, and then my neighbor starts drilling for no reason. I don't know when he's gonna start drilling again. Living in apartments is so great, so normal, right? It's not normal. It's a deviation. It's like it's perverse. Like you have all these people around you that you don't even know, right? You don't even know, and you have to live so close around them, and like you don't even care about each other, and then they can disturb you like this. No apology, no remorse. Just minding their own business. And we wonder why people are so selfish nowadays. Because that's just the lifestyle you live in this society, in the system. So I was talking about how too many people in your life can be bothersome, right? Even if they care about you. Yeah, and I think there's only so much your mind can handle. If there's too much stimulation, then you will start to detach yourself, right? You need space. Like it's too much. It's too much, and you can feel this. You can sense this when you are around people for too long. People call it social battery, right? And I think it's completely normal when you just had enough of people, because you just can sense that they don't really care, they don't reciprocate empathy. Then there's this detachment, like, all right, that's enough. Like, I got better things to do than spending my time with you. You clearly don't care enough. And people nowadays just are like that. They are shallow. But the thing is, if you have too many people, even if they care genuinely, that's also wrong and bad. Because you cannot give enough care to one and each of them, right? You cannot care about them well enough, as much as they deserve, if they care about you genuinely, right? And that sort of eats you from inside. Like, I wanna be fair to people, but I can't because there's too many of them in my life. And whenever I meet this good person and they are so nice to me, and I don't give them what they deserve, the attention, the kindness they deserve, I will feel like trash about myself. I will feel so bad about myself for not treating this person the way I want to treat them, or the way I deem as appropriate. So I think this is why the people that have too many people talking to them, they just cannot handle it and they ghost people, right? I just cannot pay enough attention to one and each of you, and like they have to filter out people. And that's just the society, the technology. It actually makes relationships shallow, right? There's more of, influences of people being able to DM you, well, women, but this way they become narcissistic, and they don't have meaningful relationships, which one and each of us kind of craves for. So they have all these randoms messaging them, telling them that they are the most beautiful women in the world. I want you, and sending. It's a huge spectrum of things what people send them, but yeah, they just want a genuine relationship, right? But it's hard. It's hard because all these men could be like the same. My friend told me this is how women view men if there's many of them. It's like a box of chocolates, right? You don't know which one is poisoned and which one isn't. So you'd rather stay away from them, from all of them, and be cautious about all of them. That's unfortunate, but that's just the technology, the social media. And it's hard because women take this approach and stance towards guys on social media, yet they spend their whole days and time on these platforms. Doesn't make sense. They keep themselves closed and stuck in this box voluntarily. And then, of course, they just choose eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then they choose wrong, and they wonder, they cry, oh my god, what the heck? Of course. Yeah, when you are overwhelmed, you don't have to be overwhelmed by the number of people, but even just by your life circumstances alone. If you've been through a hard time, or there's too much pressure on you financially, mentally, or physically, you just need the time to heal, to deal with it. But when there's constant pressure or constant noise from the outside, then that starts to bother you. So I think if we have just enough, the right amount of people in our life, that would be great. And each of us has a different amount of people they can handle in their life. Nonetheless, I think all of us want someone who, or the people that truly care about us, because those are the relationships that are the most meaningful. The people who are there when you need them the most. Those people deserve your affection. But at this age and society, it's hard to have meaningful relationships. Everything is so diluted, just so shallow. People are hollow. People used to treat each other very much differently, very much better. But today, people have the illusion that there's so many people around, there's so many people in the world, yet they cannot form a real, deep bond or a relationship. And they keep wandering their whole life, looking for a solution that's always been inside of them, but they never paid attention to it. So I hope this video made sense, or at least was coherent. Nonetheless, thanks for listening.